Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero, Lake Defender of the Fatherland, off here 2v2 on Pachino Farmlands. In the north, we have Moon and Umirinbrah fighting here for the Germans, with a DAK Wehrmacht force here forming up with the Armoured Panzerdivision. In the south, it is Debakle and Zulu fighting for full-on British force here with the 1st Armoured Division tasked by Monty to keep the Hammer in check while the 6th and 7th Armoured push forwards elsewhere. We got a double saber study from Debakle, no battle group Zulu, no battle group either. As for Moon and Umirinbrah, we do get Luftwaffe there for Umirinbrah. But worth noting, we're not getting an immediate Fallschirm Pioneer drop here from him. Maybe he's not going to go for them. We'll have to see. Panzer Grenadiers there for Moon. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons for its continued heroic and near legendary effort to support the podcast. Keeps me allowing to make all these videos. So big thanks there. And a big hearty thanks to you commenting and liking on my videos. Subs out immensely with the YouTube algorithms, which will always see me banished and exiled to Siberia. At least the YouTube equivalent thereof. So Sappers are quickly falling back here. East side here we got Debakle Sappers sneaking forwards. North Infantry 2 team moving up here. Bikes are busy here for Moon. Dingo racing forwards. We got 2 Dingos there for the British. Again, the Dingos very much become a staple of the British metagame after they buffed it quite a fair bit there. Bikes going to counter. Got more Panzer there for Moon. And the Dingos, while you definitely see a sharp drop-off in light vehicles out of the Axis force, in particular the Kettenkrat versus the British, because the Dingo just stomps it down. Even the bike obviously has significant issues with the Dingo. And there you go, Dingo there. Pushing back the bike, almost got it. Rapidly racing out. Somehow Moon's bike does survive this otherwise very nasty encounter. Grenadiers out here for Umirinbrah. No Fallschirm Pioneer whatsoever. Bit of a shame, I do like them personally. I just wish there's a way you could either train them, just call them in off map, rather than just airdrop them. Personally. Sappers here is the Panzer Grenadiers, Panzer Pioneer backing up here. Sappers there being pushed back, heavy fire from inside the orphanage, causing quite a bit of problems. Sappers doing the cam, their Mark II Sten guns, but the German infantry and the Kar-92K bolt action rifles is proving to be more of a headache here for them. Dingo, they need repairs, of course, with the Sapper team withdrawn here. Zulu lacks a way of fixing up their Dingo anytime soon, since, unlike several other light vehicles, it can't self-repair. Grenadiers in a bit of fun here. Pioneers withdrawing, MD42 teaming up. Then we got a 2nd Grenadier squad out there for Umirinbrah. 2nd section there. Or a section actually down for the Debakle. So, at this point, it's only Umirinbrah who's gone for a battle group. Of course, he's not making any overt use of it. There's obviously, again, no Fallschirm Pioneer out of him. South side here, Panzer moving forward, section under 5. We do get the Recce package there. Recce Bowie is what the British called recon, because they gotta do stuff like that, apparently. I guess it's some kind of law. So, can't we just call it reconnaissance? No, Jenkins will call it Recce. Well, there's no tea for you. But I like coffee. Oh, you disgust me, Jenkins. You disgust me. Bike versus section. Ambulance on the way there. Pretty fast for Moon to keep men up there going. Grenadiers pushing forward. So we've got the bike there roaming. Oh, Dingo roaming about here. Sappers. Grenadiers, Pioneers coming right up here. You can see the Umirinbrah sort of starting to make a bit of progress. Interesting off the center, seeing no real action from either side. Further south here, Panzer been swinging into the flank here of Zulu, at least trying to swing into it, but Zulu is putting up some pretty fierce resistance here for the British Commonwealth. Section advancing up the center here. Looks like he might like to make a move there. Build-wise, there's not really a lot to really say about these builds. Again, Moon's choice of bike versus double British is, again, highly questionable, because very much you expect double Dingos. And the ambulance here, of course, nice to see, but he's going in way too hard here. I feel like that could have been a pathing issue sometimes. What happens is vehicles will take this, weird path because they assume it's a shorter way than it actually is. Like, I don't know what happens there. Still fairly risky. You can see the Moon's position in the south completely implode. Bike down, though, again, very much expected. We got the MD-34 for Moon and the Germans of this side. Pioneers being pushed back up north here. Grenadiers, Pioneers swinging about. Got the Luftwaffe company with Jaegers on the way there for Umirinbrah. Not much of a surprise there. Grenadiers closing in with the Recce section again and the regular section. These Grenadiers are not in a great position. We do get the MD-42, but with heavy cover there inactive, the section is going to be fairly well held up there. Dingo flanking around here. Sappers moving in. Humber on the way there for Debakle. Again, also a big part of the current metagame there. Over to Zulu. He's gone for triple sections. Not so many saps. Over to Umirinbrah, who's got his Jaeger squad out. Humber ready. I mean, Umirinbrah, of course, in this case, could drop in the LD-40. There we go. We've got artillery called in here by Debakle on the MD-42 position. 25 pounder again about to sound off. Humber rolling full step for the glory of King George. Pioneer sneaking in, MD-40 setting up. People got Stuarts on the way for Zulu. Meanwhile, no battle groups for the British yet. Panzer Trek misses the Dingo. MD-4 trooping to the sections, but there he goes to press them. Humber joining in the fun there. Oh, fun and fun. Jägers moving up. The Rakete and Panzerbuchse. Gonna blow that British Panzer Spielwagen. Schnell, Fritz! Ah, scheiße, Fritz. You missed it! It wasn't me, I swear. It was the wind. It's the wind? That's a terrible excuse. Plans to the section. Ambulance there's something used actually here by Moon to support the troops at the front line, but he's getting overwhelmed here. Humber Dingo there, being kept at bay for now, but the Jaegers will need some support there. The Grenadiers are nowhere to be seen. We do get an option for Fallschirmjägers here out of Umirinbrah. I'm definitely liking that. I'm definitely liking that potential idea here. They can pack a punch over their Fallschirmjäger, and they do get a better Panzerfaust than the Grenadiers. You might wonder, is that possible? Aren't all Panzerfausts the same? And that's a fun fact. No, they're not. They're actually like various versions of the Panzerfaust the war went on. And the Germans just basically create more improved versions with bigger range and more penetration. So, for example, you had like the Panzerfaust 60, which is like 60 millimeters range, but then you only had the Panzerfaust 100 with obviously 100 meters range. That's a fun fact there. Stuart almost done there for Zulu. German forces so far from slipped at the back foot here, supporting with Umirinbrah. No Fallschirmjägers as yet, though. Tragically enough. I mean, I assume it's going to go for continuing for that side, otherwise you typically would go for, like, the right-hand side. Maybe the LD-40 then push for, like, cheaper reinforcements faster with the reserves there, but so far, though, Umirinbrah isn't going for that, so I kind of feel like he must be intending to go for Fallschirmjägers. Punch to the south, there's the Recce section, the Dingo. Mortar fire here, or artillery fire out of Zulu. No mortars out for him, obviously. Tank commander on the way there for his Stuart light tank. Dingo racing against the Grenadiers here. Jaegers opening up. Panzer actually hits for once. Umirinbrah, I imagine, breathes a sigh of relief.
We're losing a victory point.
Southeast Stuart racing in. And Moon is going for an anti-tank. This is the Pak-38. Interesting enough, we're not seeing the Panzer Jaegers, which would typically be more the common DAK counter to light vehicles. Mortar team ready here out of Debakle. And there we go, we got the Fallschirmjägers here for Umirinbrah and the Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision. Well, the question is, where are they dropping down? Okay, they're dropping down here. And they're Fallschirmjäger 42. Jaegers withdrawing. Definitely need to get some Grenadiers to merge with them, I think. Got infantry training of Zulu, of course, an excellent upgrade to make his troops better. It makes them a lot stronger, in fact, once they get Veterans 1, which they typically will hit with it. So if you're playing as the British, getting some training for your troops is, at least at some point, is almost universally always a good idea, though again, can depend a bit of timings. But anyways, Fallschirmjäger on the flanking, Gegner section suppressed already. The Fallschirmjäger is going to deliver heavy fire there with the Fallschirmjäger 42. Dingo being pursued by the Jaegers, though again, low and healthy. May want to keep a Grenadier squad nearby to merge. Also having the Grenadier squad trying to merge with the Fallschirmjägers could also be a good idea here for Umirinbrah. In the west side here, Moon there continues to find out here. Zulu continues to be a stubborn and tough opponent. We got the Bugle and Flak Panzer of Umirinbrah. Not too much of a surprise here. Sabres there, caught with Minesweepers. Grenadiers continue to move forwards again, not dispatching Grenadiers to support this column at least a bit. They feel like there's a slight slip. Sabres fixing up the Dingo. Flak Panzer almost done. West side here. German Panzer Grenadiers left to their own devices. Could do a bit more support here. Zulu has still yet to pick a battle group. Hard to say which one it could be, but certainly my instincts would probably be heavy armor or air and seal. He actually does go for Indian artillery, calls in some Gurkhas right away. Mortar spotted around it. Umirinbrah making some progress up north here. Good for him. Flak Panzer out. Based off the Panzer IV. Hence the Flak Panzer IV and the name there. Fun fact. There are actually several versions there made of the Panzer IV chassis. You initially had the Möbelwagen, which could either have a flak feeling or a 37mm gun there. but rather had a more collapsible turret side to fight ground targets. And then later you had the Vibra and finally the Ostwind. Even more fun fact, actually towards the very end of the war, they'd actually make a very small series of Vibravens and Ostwinds based off the Panzer III chassis, meant to support the Stugs, but rather got heavily delayed due to bureaucracy and internal rivalry within the German arms branches. Fun fact. Debakle there with the company command post Moon. He's also gone for Indian artillery, so again, not much of a surprise to Indian artillery, despite, you know, some of the other battle groups definitely getting better. Reigns very much supreme because you get the Gurkhas, you get cheap reinforcements, you get a lot of powerful artillery call-ins, like just Indian artillery range, just by far the best British battle group. It is as close to the Soviet gut motors you can get short of it, you know, having a call-in tank. Moon, though, continues to operate with the battle group for now. He's got the flak filling in here. Mounted on the half-track there, obviously. Umirinbrah, though, has secured the northern half. We've got British forces sitting up here in the centre. Grenadiers supporting the Vibra. We've got the Fallschirmjägers here. Definitely should merge some Grenadiers here with the Fallschirmjägers, keep them at full strength, at least in my opinion. Sabs are spotted, possibly laying down mines. Either way, they are rapid around here with the flak panzer. British forces having a slightly tough time, but there you go. Actually saw there Debakle withdrawing his remaining light vehicles, like the Humber, and calling in a Matilda 2. Very strong ability there, so thumbs up to Debakle to quickly switching in there. Fallschirmjägers versus Sappers, FT-42s versus Sten guns. Of course, actual Fallschirmjägers would have not have been as heavily equipped with FT-42s like that. They've just been like more like heavily equipped like Panzers. They'd have some FT-42s with other machine guns and whatnot, but it wouldn't be like every single member equipped with the FT-42s. There's a fun fact, actually, some cases on the Western Front with some Fallschirmjäger units would be heavily equipped with captured Sten guns. Anyway, section push back here. Building going out. We got a foot guard section over Debakle. Panzer Pioneer here. Oh, Gurkha swinging in there with the Thompsons. Definitely a problem here for Moon. It needs to withdraw his forces here. Oh, and the Pack 30 is caught in a really bad spot here. Excellent push there by Zulu. Half-track nearby. His lightning gun is also in trouble. He's going to need the flak filling up there, but it's so far away there. Really good push here for Zulu. This could cause some heavy damage here to Moon and the Germans. Samex on the cutoff point. Matilda out for Debakle. 6-pounder gun to support it. And there you go. Got the lightning gun, though. Zulu can't do much more with it. It's still a pain in the posterior here for Moon, since, of course, he's going to have to recruit. He did get the 2/5 chop. We do have the flak feeling, though, coming the retreat path. Statistically speaking, I don't think he's going to get a wipe here, though that certainly would be great for a Moon. Don't just Moon the ambulance to recruit that at least. Foot guards out here for Debakle. Takes up the Stewart. Up north him until pushing forwards. Got the Panzerstreak ready here. And of course, Crucial, I do believe that is currently his only anti-tank weapon, though we do have another Panzerstreak team ready here now for him. Machine gun wiped here by the Matilda. More Panzerstreak hits here. Jägerster versus the Matilda is a bit of a questionable counter, because Matilda is exceptionally good versus infantry. Sappers rushing in there, people on the job. This case is kind of working out here for Umirinbrah. He should have smoked the machine gun as soon as he saw it with the Jaegers. Bit of a miss here, I think. Oh, there we go. We do get a smoke from there. But a bit late, and it does allow the Matilda there to escape danger. Second flak panzer there for Umirinbrah. Going heavy on the flak for sure. The German forces are definitely catching up there a bit after a very rough early game here. Not the British are making things easy. Good hit down the Vibra from 6-pounder gun, the foot guards with the bazookas. Heavy damages of the flak panzer. Foot guards are being heavily suppressed. The Jaegers moving in. Further south here, Wreckage section moving into fire there from the flak field. We've got Pentagon is moving up here as well. Active use of the ambulance. Thumbs up to Moon. And we got here Grants for Debakle. He is not slowing down. He's only escalating this further and further. And that's going to be another tough challenge there for the Germans. Grenade here almost got the machine gun.
We have reserves of infantry available to bolster our
Who's the Fallschirmjägers? No, he's got them up there, but he's forgotten about them. But again, retreating them could be good at getting reinforced heal, or at least just merging some Grenadiers with them. The father does appear like Umirinbrah is not great in using merge here. He's swinging in there with the G43s. Panzer's advancing past that burned out Dinko. And there we go, another airdrop here for Umirinbrah. Could be an LG-40, but my guess is it's another Fallschirmjäger squad. Yes, indeed, considering how he's dropping it in there. Thumbs up.
Damnation. The
That puts them at 2 Fallschirmjäger squads. Quite an assembly there of elite German infantry there. Recce section going up.
Sector is in enemy control.
Comes with the bits in the south. Recce section is advancing.
To enemy action.
Now, the type of uniform these Fallschirmjägers are wearing are the early Fallschirmjäger uniform known as the Knochensack or bone sack, because, you know, Germans do tend to have a bit of a morbid sense of humour. Roughly, though, by 1943, they would switch over to another type of the uniform for the Fallschirmjägers. Fun fact. But yeah, push back with Matilda. The continued lack of heavy anti-tank support here for your Umirinbrah does make it a bit tough here to spot his Fallschirmjägers. The other ones on the move there. No sign of tech here. Might be planning Martyrs. Certainly wouldn't hurt against the Matilda and the incoming Grant, though you could also try and take up. We got the Grant there on the way for Debakle now. Over here to Zulu, who's also gone for Grants, and your Panzer commander there for Moon. That just leaves your Umirinbrah really to, like, you know, maybe tech up. We'll happy if he does that, though. Telefire there in the Recce section. British forces swinging away here from the north towards more the center. Also allows Debakle and Zulu to coordinate better. One Grant there. Second Grant right around the corner here. There we go. Going hard now here on Moon. And your Umirinbrah, of course, needs to be quick to respond to this, because, again, that's a lot of heavy armor that's hitting his teammate. There we go. One Pack 38 crew immediately evaporate here by the Matilda 2. Your Umirinbrah just seems to be frozen a bit here, even as his teammate is being set upon here by the British wolves. Machine gun there wiped out, packs destroyed, and your Umirinbrah is only now very, very slowly reacting. Perhaps he's concerned this is all diversionary attack, and if he moves down to react, of course, they're going to attack him. But no, so far they're going hard in here. Your Umirinbrah seems to finally caught on here to the danger, but again, very slow response here, which of course is great here for Debakle and Zulu. Meanwhile, Moon is getting absolutely pasted here as British armor sets upon him. His positions are collapsing. We do have a Panzer here ready now for Moon, but it's really happening at a slow pace. His Pack 38 crew there is eviscerated, and the pack itself is about to get destroyed. That's both anti-tanks gone plus a machine gun, and your Umirinbrah is just still not responding in any particularly effective way. We do have the Panther 3, but there's all this British armor. It's going to be a bit of a tough sell here for Moon. He will need more Panzer 3s to make this work. Got another Pack 38 out here. Reinforcing healing.
Team weapon training completed.
Both guards suppressed. More fighting around here. Meanwhile, we got Debakle moving out his armor. He's also going for the Bishop to help further hammer the German positions down. You remind them of the LG-40. Gibbons ripping through the Recce section and start there. Meanwhile, getting flanked here with the Matilda and the Grant here. Moon's position remains increasingly desperate and awkward. Pack 30 doing with a Kenny Panther jumping out. Panther 3, 250 have to take immense amounts of damage here from the British armor. Your Umirinbrah again, not really offering any help here. You know, in the south, Stewart and Grant moving forward here alone. Panzer squad, they're being bombarded. Bit of a mess here. Panther moving up again, but there's the Grant here with this low health, and the Panther is not going to be a deal here. Telefire raining down. Your Umirinbrah is moving up his Wirbelwinds. We got here Loiter called in though. Catching here Debakle's armor in a bit of a twist here now. But can the Germans actually exploit? You also got the Jaegers moving up here. Wirbelwinds holding back here. Another strafe in there you go. Matilda down. Sappers almost as well here. Your Wirbelwinds not in a position to exploit this either. Really awkward there. Grant having fixed up the Zulu and his Sappers. And we do see a Sapper section there wiped out. Very good here. Unless, of course, you're the British, in which case you're probably not going to apply the words very good to that. Another Jäger squad out of the Panzerschreck. Wirbelwinds, Fallschirmjägers in the center. And far up north here, we got another Fallschirmjäger squad going in deep behind enemy lines with their Fallschirmjäger Gewehr 42. Bishop here out for Zulu. We got a self-propelled artillery. Villains are going hard in, actually catching Zulu in a bit of an awkward spot, because here Umirinbrah is actually doing something fairly clever. Of course, he's attacking where the tanks aren't with his, you know, anti-infantry stuff there. In this case, though, yeah, gets caught in between a lot of anti-tank guns, some flares here. If he had them on the Jaegers, would have been great. Though, of course, with Panzerschrecks, they do not get them. Ambulance moving up again. He light gun caught by the wreckage section. Ground here, a problem as well there. Panther 3 is being fixed up. We got another one out there for Moon. Back to Debakle. Back to Moon. And there we go. Debakle's ground tank here, of course, got another one already. He's being caught in a bit of a bad spot with all the Jaegers. Billman's dealing with the foot guards. Almost got it. Close call here for Debakle, but looks like his ground tank does make it out of there. Billman taking heavy damage from the foot guards. Second ground there, getting plastered with Panzerschreck rockets there. Note again, he's ordering it to hold fire here so it doesn't go away its position to the Jaegers. Racing in with the Panther 3s.
We have command points available for use.
And we finally got the Allies starting to realize maybe Umirinbrah's got nothing up north and he's dispatching forces to deal with that. Jaegers moving up. They got armored vehicle training for Debakle. Of course, an excellent choice with 2 grounds already and likely more to come.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
Jaegers being bombarded here.
Airburst shells will decimate enemy infantry concentration. We're losing a victory point.
It's like the Fudge music got rounded, possibly been wiped out if the Umirinbrah wasn't paying attention. Jaegers there being pushed to their very limits, each withdraw them.
A victory point is being overrun.
Got the Bishop hanging back for Zulu still. Fallschirmjägers was the advancing. Gurkhas got the veterancy ability to pop there. Absolutely decimating the Fallschirmjägers. The Wilbens and the Panther 3 a bit too late to support the Fallschirmjägers. Far west here we got the Landwehr there caught in a bad spot here. Grant and Stewart descending upon it, wiping out here Moon's self-propelled artillery. Definitely a bit of a bad call to have it all the way on the edge there. Probably better to have more towards the center. Also, like, you know, your mine could maybe support it. More British artillery being deployed around the center now. Foot guard in trouble with, oh, not foot guard, but Gurkhas in trouble there with the Wilbens. Got the 6-pounder gun going at it. Moon's definitely suffered quite a bit there. These Fallschirmjägers already withdrawn. I'm not entirely sure why your mind's like willingly charged into like an area that's just getting absolutely saturated with artillery fire. Another Wilbend here being pushed towards by Umirinbrah. I feel like he still hasn't teched up at all. Blackfin rushing in, but being met here with a 6-pounder gun, and more crucially, the foot guards. Black Panthers look like they might be flanking in here deeper. Got them Stewart, the Grant responding here. Debakle's Grant moving up there as well. Some rather hectic fighting around the center here as it becomes a major hotspot here. Meanwhile, British forces up north continue to move around here. Umirinbrah's main force. Grant going for the Wilbens. Very good move there by Debakle. In the center there, Grant moving up and catching here. Moon's Pack 38. Air shells going off. Mines going off there. Jaegers ambushing through the narrow streets, catching the Grant, taking the back spot, and we got another loiter. This time from Umirinbrah, and the Grant tank is turned into a, well, incendiary sarcophagus of death. Now the Panther 3 for Moon. It's still not much of his battle group there, but at least he picked one. We got 271s, 308, back 2 points wide. It's fairly close here between the combatants, and we got Debakle with a 3rd Grant tank on the way there. Up north here, Fallschirmjägers engaging the wreckage section, pushing about with their Fallschirmjäger Western 40. Mortar dispatched in a most brutally efficient manner. Saxon seems to be firing there. Flak Fin still need heavy repairs there. And so is the Panther 3. Fallschirmjägers casting the wreckage sector. There you go. Grant engaging here, needs to withdraw here. That machine crew though is definitely going to go down, but he might be able to get a wipe here. Of course, he needs to be careful with the Fallschirmjägers because they are 4-man squads and so can be easily wiped by tanks here. I feel like your mind's heavy reliance on the Panzerschreck. I mean, to an extent, there's obviously some advantages to this, but they're also not wildly mobile here for him. Which just means he can't easily respond if, like, you know, the Jaegers are busy elsewhere, but the British attack an entirely different sector. There are definitely, I think, some weaknesses there to Umirinbrah's build. I'm destined, I think, to advance past Wirbelwind's Jaegers of Panzer VI. At least he does have some fighting Jaegers. Anyways, over here to Zulu again, who's going for another grant as well. Over to Umirinbrah, who's going for the Marder fleet. Fine, at least. Even there, rushing straight into the heavy fire of the grants. Massive shots are slamming into the anti-aircraft tank, and it narrowly survives this encounter.
The enemy is pushing hard. They're down to 250 points.
Panzer Jaegers are also just getting absolutely perforated here. The Vickers combined with the grants completely hold Umirinbrah's Jaeger push. In the center there, grants are pushing up. Panzer's counter-attacking here. Pack 30 engaging, Marder joining in here. We could see Debakle here lose one of his grant tanks. Got very lucky there. And we got telephone the Pack 38 here. We're quickly moving into crew here. They'll of course need to be careful with the artillery.
We've lost the sector.
Pachino is flanking it, catching the sapper crew and actually executing here in cold blood. No survivors there for Debakle sappers. Wirbelwind's moving up, supporting by the Marder. And there you go, one grunt is down. Debakle, he is getting completely demolished now. The Germans are descending upon him like locusts with a German accent. And the 6th Pentagon crew goes down. Debakle suddenly suffering very heavily here, leaving a lot here now to be carried by Zulu shoulders.
The enemy has our victory points now.
So that was pretty brutal here. I mean, smart that even might be to grab the 6th Pentagon and turn it against the Allies. We'll have to see though. More sappers for Zulu. It looks like he's destroying the anti-tank, which is also fine.
We're losing a capture point to enemy action.
Panzer 3 is moving up. British forces all bunched up around the alleyway. They've become an easy target. Jaegers being ready for a aggressive push here. They could do with some armor support there, honestly.
250 points left.
250 points left for the Allies. Germans at 249. Very close in terms of victory points so far. Very close. Remind, of course, with infantry reserves on top of the loiter. Panzer III diving in, and of course, that proper reconnaissance just get caught in from the snares and the double grants. Not a great move there by Moon. In particular against, like, yet no reconnaissance, no idea what's on the other end there. So again, very questionable call here by Moon. Should have definitely been much better supported there. Cost him a tank without really doing anything with it. Very not ideal. But there you go. Debakle here making another reckless push here. Again, lacking reconnaissance, getting flanked with the Jaegers. He goes down. We got the other grunts that are going forward as well. Wirbelwind's in trouble. Marder there might be able to get some shots. Plus the Jaegers see it. Pack 38 setting up again here. Might want to crew the Pack 38 with some of his pioneers, to be honest. Both Wirbelwind's down here, but Zulu could lose a grunt as well. Reggie section moving in here. Almost got one of the grunts here. Pack 38 turning around. You got Penfield Moon as well. There you go. Another grunt down. So many British tanks are being left ablaze here in these farmlands. Foot guards being forged. Jaegers doing what they can, but they're definitely getting hammered here as well there. Grant being pursued by the Panther III there. Heavy shots into the much thin armored rear. Gammon bomb on the Jaegers. 250 half-tech. Panzer Grenadiers. Jaegers are still going for that Grant here. Damaged engine from a Fudgemaker squad with a Panther Faust. And there we go. Another Grant lit up. Like a Ronson lighter. But a Panther III is also lit up. So many tanks just burning now. Fudgemaker's flanking in. The machine gun could be in trouble. Jaegers, though, need to withdraw. So many are exceptionally unhealthy. In fact, surprisingly, a lot of them could actually just get healed up and still be good to go. So, sappers there covering up the withdrawal of the machine gun. Center, though, we see a fresh German push here by Moon. Now the Wirbelwind here for Umirinbrah. Still no tech up. Still no attempt to save Panther Force here. And Zulu lost all of his grunts there. So, that was, like, pretty rough there for the British. Like, they're down to just a sexton, and that's really all that's, like, you know, not infantry at this point. Meanwhile, the Germans do have at least some armor. Here we go, command tank there for Moon now. The Befehlspanzerkampfwagen 4. Now the Grand for Zulu. Even as Debakle is going for fresh Matildas. Command to then gain the 6 Pentagon gun. Quite aggressively. And there you go, fresh Matilda there for Debakle. Now the Flak Panzer there, of course, moving up for Umirinbrah. Swinging the Wirbelwind here, firing it from a pretty decent angle. covers the center, but crucially, it's not going to like easily engage from this area, which is where typically most anti-tanks will set up. There's a thumbs up to Umirinbrah. Set up. Buildings here starting to collapse here, as is very much the case with Pachino Center. It does tend to collapse quite a bit.
We're losing a victory point.
Got flanked with the foot guards here. The Debakle. Marder too close here. Can't easily fire things. We're still pushing forward here. There you go. That said, it's also within range here. A lot of Fallschirmjäger Pantherfaust here, so that could get nasty. Foot guards will clear the target. Gamble on there, holding back the Jägers, allowing Debakle to withdraw his Matilda just briefly.
We're making progress. The enemy is down to 200 points.
Jägers advancing. On the hunt. Recce section there versus a lot of Jägers, including 2 of them at Vetchney Fee, hardened veterans. 250 on 95. Germans, though, do need to get control into victory points more.
The enemy have taken our territory.
It also is quite clear at this point, both sides are like looking to control like just 2 of the adjacent victory points. So that means the center, of course, is going to be very important because Germans aren't going to like suddenly try and go for the southern victory point here. And neither of the Allies is going to like hard swing for the north here. So there's definitely a bit of a focus on the center. 5 minutes of flanking around here. Swing around the east side of the town here. Barry got Matilda's covering up. And the Fallschirmjäger starting 40. Air support as well is further making things stiff enough for the Allies here. Good push with the German 6-pounder crew there being ripped apart by the Fallschirmjägers. And the FT-42's another villain from Umirinbrah because, you know, he just keeps going for them. He's also crewed both of the Pak 38s here now. And we got another grant there for Zulu. 6-pounder gun there, wrecked by the German army. Having Göring there, 3rd Fallschirmjäger, or Fallschirmpanzergrenadier company there, successfully seized the center there from the British. Once more putting the pressure back on the Tommies. So we may want to withdraw this Fallschirmjäger squad there, low on health. Fallschirmjägers, the sappers in the recce section here, quickly withdrawn, again low on health. Of course, Fallschirmjäger veterans, one like Fallschirm Pioneers, can heal themselves, so there's a bit good there. Command tank, though, too exposed here by Moon, should withdraw it. Bounce back to Debakle and Moon. Again, I'm just getting caught up in all this intense action. Moon here does lost so much. And it feels like he's just, you know, making his mistakes worse at this point. There's some questionable unit preservation at a point where he can't really afford weak unit preservation. Which, of course, means that Umirinbrah will not have to do more on the heavy lifting. Of course, they are helped a bit by the fact that Debakle is not exactly in a great spot either. Still, it doesn't exactly make it okay for Moon to, like, you know, just throw away a command tank like that. So that was a bit of a slip. Of course, again, when Moon is in that position, it does also feel like become more risky for Umirinbrah just to rely on Vibrants and Marders in a sense. I feel like he really needs to, like, push for Panzer IVs, or, I don't know, at least some Stugs. And that's just me. Jäger's pushing forward again with some light Panzergrenadier support here. Also worth noting, we're not exactly seeing any artillery out of the Germans either. No Stukas, no Niederwerfers, no mortars, nothing. We do get a bit of light movement around here, but clearly nothing major. And we got now bishops as well being prepared for Debakle. Wow, double bishops. Telefire call in here. Villains again making use of the alleyway or the sideway here to cover with the center, but again make it hard for them to like just be shot at without like the Allies having to risk anything to fire at them. British force there being swept from the main street. That's main center here by the Villains. Heavy autocannon fire just eviscerating any British life.
We're losing a victory point.
Artillery called in again. Here we got a lot of summoned forth as well here by the Luftwaffe. This time it is Umirinbrah's Luftwaffe section that does the work job here. Mines exploding, smoke being deployed here. Zulu meanwhile not quite doing too much there. Doing support here. Zulu clearly not amused, though it is worth noting now the British players really going for any anti-aircraft guns themselves.
Artillery carrier and crew on standby.
There's no, for example, propulsion tracks, of course, with the upcoming battle group, which hits on April 2nd. They will, of course, be able to build buffers.
We have 200 points remaining.
Uneasing Suffolks. Yikes. Things are getting up there in the chat. Again, I do find myself wishing I could disable that sort of stuff. Yeah. Calm down there, chaps. Another Panzer IV there for Moon. Oh, he did actually pick Debakle if consider decide to go against it, I guess. Pioneer's in trouble, need to withdraw. Of course, if one could also like maybe go for Armoured, heavy armoured, go for the Crusade anti-aircraft tank as well, but again, so far, there's just been no attempts to like deal with any heavy air support out of the Germans. Up north here, Pachino catching the wreckage section here. Panzer IV almost down there for Moon. But he's still very short on infantry. We got Debakle actually finally going for infantry training. I mean, better than nothing at all there, but certainly could have that soon, I feel like. Archie squads, both of actually 2 going here for the northern victory point. We got 193 versus 171. The Allies still on maintaining lead here with the Germans, but it is certainly looking a bit more slim. Artillery into the far here. Panzer X, Pack 38 here, Armoured. Not the best attack angle here from Debakle, to be honest. At this point, you should kind of figure this is like, you know, your Marines, shall we say, anchor point here, and where there's going to be a lot of anti-tank assets. In the center here, Panzer with the Saps, got grenades, we've got machine gun fire here. Panzer even with the wreckage section, that's so far bringing down death. Pushing ahead here. Aggressive push to the Umirinbrah. Ooh, mines exploding, Jaeger's taking losses. Another grunt there done for Debakle. Panzer's then bombarded. We could see Moon lose his remaining infantry squad here. That would certainly be perilous, but no. Moon's oh no, he does suffer the wipe. Meaning Moon now is down to support weapons, trucks, and armor. That's not exactly well, half checks that's well. Though it does give us some Panzer Pioneer, but not looking great there for him. Meanwhile, your Marine swing on the center as well. That we got artillery caught in the support weapons. Panzer fleets pushing forwards here. Your Marine still not taking up here. We got a bishop each here for the British players. Got the ground rolling ahead again. Catalonian defending up the northern point here. You could also just consider building like a flag 38 to defend that point, I suppose, a machine gun bunker. Packs are pushing back the grants. Zulu's head on assault there, explosively denied by German pack fronts. But there you go, artillery fire raining down here, ripping through the pack crews. More artillery being called in here, the British show no mercy. Masonry being flung apart here as guns get shattered. Jaegers almost being wiped out there as well there. Jaegers forced withdrawal here through an apocalyptic scenario there as Pachino is just being leveled. I do feel like the British may want to consider like some other axes of attacks to like just head on, but they seem very determined about it. There we go, another loiter. This time it's Moon with the full-on Stuka anti-tank loiter here. The Kanonenvogel going in there. And oh, we do actually have a potent truck there for Zulu. 2 thumbs up, negative 1. Stuka has already been shot down.
Stand by for orders.
There we go. Maybe that is why Debakle cancel it. You saw Zulu had gone for it. Felt like there was no need to have more of them. Oh, they good move here. Veterans 1, in fact, already there on it. And looks like the second aircraft. Oh, it's going for another pass here.
The enemy is in the lead.
169, 71 there. Almost got it. Might have been worth if Debakle also going for one after all. Looks like that got shot down as well by the sound of things. West side here. We do finally get Zulu actually tagging on to the west side. He was surprised he just kept focusing on here instead of trying to again move up through here, where again the Germans clearly don't have a lot of eyes. And now we're going to push for the center. I think the Allies are starting to shape up the tactics a bit better now to respond to the Germans. Though again, the Germans now again are having issues. Again, Moon there, unit preservation remains a bit Fun-Ivan-like and is costing them quite a bit there. Again, German's force composition, I think, also has its flaws, though it worked out to an extent once the Allies again started to, like, pick up it. German's flaws again become a bit more apparent in its force composition. Archer makes me impressed. A direct hit on the Panzer almost takes it out there. Development there, and there we go. Direct hit knocks out the Panzer III. Brutal, and the Panzer Pioneer is almost rolled up. Jaegers moving up here. 163, 167. Gurkhas moving in. They're sweeping the streets of any German presence. Their grenades are being flung out there. Tanks are flanking around here as well. Utter chaos reigns here. Panther Thieves, Pack 38s there. He's calling a lot of Pack 38s, by the way. We got loiters. We got these perimeter monitor here. Brutal. Jaegers being annihilated. Another Luftwaffe strafe here. Casualties are piling up here. Potentate, of course, basically shooting down the Luftwaffe aircraft here. How many will it get this time around? How fast will it happen? We'll have to see. We will have to see. 163 was 160. Oh, I completely forgot to switch perspectives briefly there because I got so caught up in the action again. I apologize. Sometimes just the action gets a bit too much. People in here as the foot guards. Artillery fire raining down death here. Explosions galore. 163 was 160. Germans seemingly stuck in a bit of a bind here. Again, Moon feels like he's the weak spot. More buildings collapsing. Fallschirmjägers 8th level making a run for the center, but they're low on health here. You might feel like might be pushing them too far. Again, so much fuel there. Meanwhile, we got team weapon training almost done for Zulu. The recce sections advancing up the center here. Half-tanks being lit up. Jaegers firing back. Fallschirmjägers, Weapons moving in.
17 pounders are being made available.
More grounds pulling in. Feeling doing what they can here against this oncoming onslaught of Britishness. More artillery being called in here. German positions are steadily being eroded. Until they're moving in, supported by a small force there of mixed units. The ambulance Jaegers moving in. We've got 160, 140 here. Marder and Betty 2 there. Ignore the big one fall to the British. Full on offensive action here. We finally got your mine also pushing southwards, but I feel like it might be a bit too little too late here now. We got anti-tank and plasma grants are holding up the assault here. Jaegers are being slaughtered here. It's a complete disaster. 6-pounder guns wiped out here. Meanwhile up here's more chaos range. Fallschirmjägers being bombarded. Panther 3 moving in here. Good lord, Jaegers almost wiped out. We got 163, 116. More casualties, more death. Most of the map is becoming British here. The German are completely losing focus. We actually got a cannon crowd out here for Umirinbrah. 6-pounder gun being swarmed by the Wirbelwinds. All the autocannons bearing down upon the gunners who just get utterly perforated. And I think that was a mine going off there. Oh dear. Might see a Wirbelwind. Yes, Wirbelwind down. There we go. Alright, kind of looks to be GG.
The sector to the enemy. Batteries are standing by to initiate.
That looks like GG. So let's call it in here before we get more salt in the chat. So there you go, GG, game over. A brutal back and forth battle here. It was definitely close on both sides, but again, tactically there, at times they could have been more aggressive on the flanks. I think they got a bit too focused on the center again, took some rather nasty losses. Though, of course, in the case of the Germans, Moon definitely needs to work on unit preservation. Umirinbrah needs to work a bit on his force composition. He definitely has some good elements, but I think he allowed himself to be a bit too narrow. And again, tactically, he was at times slow to respond, like what happened, for example, with his teammate, but also like to exploit other opportunities. So, some room for improvement there on all sides. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell family. And as always, you can support the Propagandacaster by doing it by PayPal or Patreon. And this is Improving. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.